Hi everyone, I'm Allie.
And I'm Melissa.
And welcome to this Better Beader episode where I asked Melissa to join me because we are both moms with a lot of little kids and we have busy lives.
Yes.
Very, very busy lives. And around the holiday, very busy. I can't keep saying that. So around the holiday time, it's really nice to give that handmade gift, but sometimes you either have a child that doesn't have the attention span to finish it.
Yep.
Yeah, got a couple of those.
I got two.
Yeah, I got a couple of those too. Or you just don't have time to complete the gift that you want to make. So we thought we would come and do this Better Beader episode on very simple wire gifts that you can make and give for the holiday season for that nice homemade flair without tons and tons of time.
Yeah. So we've put some things together, so I hope you enjoy. The first thing that we're going to go over is our little ornaments here. So I'm gonna let Allie show you her little designs that she's made.
Yep, so in the ornaments, we've done a couple different little wire videos. This is the simple wire tree. You can do it as bracelet, necklace, but this is an ornament. And today on a Facebook Live with Teresa, it'll be this week, we'll say this week because this is going to be a couple days later, I made an angel. So how do you determine this technique back and forth doing wire? Literally all you're going to do is draw a form. So with the wire, and it's going to feature 18 gauge, and then Melissa's going to show with 18 and 24 as well, that you can make a form and just draw it with your pen, with your marker. So say I want to draw Olaf, because who doesn't like Olaf? Yeah. And I couldn't remember where his buttons were. But if you're looking at this and trying to draw it and see where your wire is going to go, you just know that you need to do a continuous line down the forms, and you can use it almost as a jig form to trace and to outline how you're going. Another great thing to use, cookie cutters.
Oh, that's a really good idea.
So you can take the cookie cutter, you can have your kids stand with that wire. They can do it with a thinner gauge if you want to get the shape, and then you can redo it with a thicker gauge and literally bend it around the cookie cutter.
That's super smart.
Such an easy thing. Then all you're going to do is the same technique that Melissa's going to show you to make simple wire hangers is wrapping wire. Once you learn how to take some 24 gauge wire, wrap around the sides, you can easily make whatever shape you want. So if you want to make a Christmas tree, if you want to make an angel, if you want to make Olaf, you can make anything out of wire. Yay! Anything. So part of the fun of these ornaments is that they need to hang on the tree. So Melissa, you were on a Facebook Live with me a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago.
And we made some really cute ornament hangers. So mine is just plain with some scrap leftover wire, but hey, that works. And I thought it'd be fun for Melissa to show our YouTube fans how to make a little ornament. Oh, perfect.
So that is a perfect size.
Perfect little size. So 18 gauge wire, how to make a little ornament hanger.
So we're using the 18 gauge wire. You want to have a piece, this is a little bit longer, but I would say about 5 inches is a good, 5 to 6 inches is a good length. And this is what our goal, there we go. This is what our goal is. So this is a great project, just like this one, the wire wrapping trees and Olaf and all that.
You'll put it in the background.
Yeah, there we go.
You can
use those to with your spare beads so that you don't have to like run out and grab everything. You can, go fast.
Go fast. Go into your bead room and you can really use anything.
And the great thing with wire working is there is tons of things that you can do without the tools, and that was one of the big things with this wire hanger was just, can you do this without all of the fancy wire working tools? And yes, you can.
Yes, you can. You can use pens.
Yeah, I used pens for this, but we're going to use a needle case today. So all you're going to do is I start with this end right here. So you're going to go with your loopy end first, and that's only because it allows you to hold the beads as you wire wrap them around. So you can start by just taking your needle case or your pen or whatever it is, and you can kind of just make that circle. Now the great thing about the 18 gauges is it's still really pliable with your fingers, so you can make this a little bit tighter, which helps hold that in, and then just kind of like wrap around. It doesn't have to be perfect, it can be any way you want, but you'll just make that little loop there. Then from there, you just pick out whatever beads you want. We're going to use crystals today, these teeny little bicones. And then we're going to take
leftovers from trees and whatnot. And if you do have pliers, obviously you want to make it a little bit fancier. You have that. You just want to make it so that way you can take the top of your ornament, whatever you want. Say you have this little angel. She would look nice with the stars. And you have enough room to loop on your ornament. and hang it down from there.
If you had your pliers, you would just, you know, take the end here. Oh, let's go here, and you can just loop around like that. A little bit more. So just whatever your preference is. So from here, we are going to take our 24 gauge.
Well, I'll be your assistant.
Why, thank you.
And here I'll be your ready. And cutters, cutters, stop. Here they are.
I need all the help I can get. All right, so what you'll want to do is you'll start with, I always go this way. It's just a personal preference. It allows me to pinch the two together. I leave a little bit of a tail there only because I find that it's easier to wire wrap with that little tail. So you're gonna go away from you. Wrap. And you can go as many times around as you want to. I think that's probably 4 right there. And yes, I did use my nails to pinch that.
But they look pretty.
Hey, thanks. I did that just for this.
Oh, see, during the busy time of the day, Melissa cares about you. She did your pretty nails for you.
And so, because this wire is so thick, my beads will not feed down onto this 18 gauge. So the nice part about it is I can take the 24, feed my bead onto that 24, just kind of hold it down, and then continue to wrap.
Perfect. And then if you have 26, 28 gauge wires, those will be useful as well too. So again, last minute, not a ton of time, but it makes a really fun gift to go in and to create these little designs, little extra additives, and use what you have.
Yeah.
Look around your house. What do you have? What wire do you have left? What gauges do you have left? And you can really accommodate this for a lot of different sizes.
And then all we're going to do is basically make a little bit of an S. So you want that kind of hook just like you would for your Christmas tree. So you're just going to, you have your hook going towards this way, so the other one is going to go opposite, just like the curve of an S would be. So you're just going to wrap the top around and bring it back. And it is, oh, let me go this way, cut it here. And it's literally that simple.
So simple. And now that looks so much cuter to hang down my little Christmas tree ornament.
Yeah.
And even if people have tons of like Hallmark ornaments or say ornaments from, you know, all kinds of different collections that they've done along the way, it's really cute. It makes a big difference to have these little ornament hangers on it.
The nice part about these ornaments as well is if you were to hang it, you know, sideways, it works. But if you needed to just slightly bend it so that it's opposite, you can do that as well. I've done that with a couple of the ones that I've made.
Perfect.
As another quick tip, I actually got this one from my mom. We were making these ornament covers, but or the ornament hooks. She actually made hers a little bit bigger, put some lava stone on the ornament hook, and actually used it as a diffuser for her car, so she hung it on her rear view mirror. So not only is it like a ornament hook, but you could even buy a bottle of essential oil, put some lava beads on there, and then you have your own little...
Hook it from the rear view. That's a great idea. I was talking about the angel, how it would be a cute gift, and this has the lava stones left over from one of the subscription boxes that she could hang in your rear view mirror as like the angel watching.
I actually had one of those when I was 16. My mom bought it for me.
Yeah, so that would be hanging on there as well. So for the Christmas tree, but also in case you have other little crafts. And I love to have these be on presents. So when you wrap presents, you can put these on the outside of the present, and it's an additional little fun gift for that. So switching gears, we're busy. We're doing all of this in a little bit amount of time. Let's show what the kids might have attention span for next.
Okay, so...
wire. What else is wire?
Well, if you are a Dollar Tree fan like I am, or dollar store fan like I am, you know that they sell pipe cleaners.
Pipe cleaners!
And they are so kid-friendly. So what I did is
They are wire.
Yeah, they're just wire with some fluff around them. So what I did is I did a little modern day take on those old candy canes that we used to make with the big pony beads.
Yeah.
And I just did them with 6/0s. So it makes a little bit more of like a cute little ornament. And, you know, I obviously did red and white, but you could do any color as a candy cane. I think that I still have the ones that I made from when I was little that are multiple colors.
Yeah, they just happen to be in that shape.
Yeah, and so it's easy just with kids, just get a bead that's easy for them to hold. You can feed it right onto the pipe cleaner. You can make any shape. You can do a candy cane. You can do a wreath. You can do...
Yeah, I'm thinking a little Christmas ball if I put all those reds on there. And the nice thing with the pipe cleaners, I mean, we hand them to kids all the time, and I always think like, oh, that's sharp. But it's really not that sharp.
No, it's
You can
not.
bend it down. So say you want to feed a bunch of 6/0s. So if I have, you know, my 6/0 seed beads, feeding them on the pipe cleaners because they'll fit on, and then you just do that natural little progression of here's a little ornament to hang on the tree. Fun way to get the grandkids involved or younger kids involved. without them being those big obnoxious pony beads.
Yeah. Also, in my house, we did these for the little trees. Like, so they have these little teeny Christmas trees because you can make these any size that you want. So we just made smaller candy canes, and they were able to put them on their own tree and make their own little ornaments.
Great idea. And then they don't, when we buy the little candy canes and put them on the small tree that sits in the center of the dining room table, I come back every day and there's a candy cane missing. Yeah, I think his name is Hudson. But this is a good idea because he can't eat these.
No.
Yeah.
And
or don't try that at home.
Yeah, exactly. Don't eat these kids.
Don't eat these kids.
The other nice thing about this was with some of the little beading projects that I had done over the year, we did them as an advent for the little tree. So we separated 24 of them, and so for each day they decorate a little piece of that tree. So it was like a super simple project that I just used random little projects
I love
for.
the idea if you have like an older, like our oldest girls would be great age, that you print out or you make a bunch of these for next year for the advent calendar, and we could slice it and have little pictures that they could bend the wires. We could just give them a spool of wire, and then they could make an ornament each year.
I love
I like
that.
the idea. So just get them a thing of 18 gauge wire, and then they can do them themselves. Such a fun idea.
Yeah, I love that idea. So this is a great, easy, pipe cleaners are super cheap.
Super inexpensive. So if you don't have wire and you have a pipe cleaner, honestly, you could even say you don't have the thick wire here. You can take this pipe cleaner, bend it into, again, that tree shape here, and then still take the wire back and forth along that pipe cleaner for a little extra added. Or take that pipe cleaner and decorate your tree with it. Like, I could wrap it onto the one that I already did, taking it through just like that same wrapping technique. We're getting into more than we decided.
Yeah, we do.
But this is the fun of it. This is, I mean, look at that. It's so cute just to add that little bit.
Yeah, and if you're going for
tree.
like a more natural look, I did see where you can take little sticks, because like who doesn't have sticks in their yard?
Yeah.
Glue gun those together, make your frame, and you can do the same wire wrapping technique with glued,
little
little sticks.
So fun. All right, and then for our next wire working project, quick wire working. I love
our
these.
quick wire working, we have bookmarks. So the great thing is that it uses the same concept that we were using for the tree and the angel. You will just draw your little template of whatever you want it to be. I'll put that on. Look, kitties in love.
So cute. They are baby kitties.
And then you'll just wire wrap that around your template, and you can really create anything. With the bookmarks, you'll just want to make sure that you have something that can be in front and behind so that you can save that page. But I mean, the possibilities are literally endless with this, and it's so awesome. You can just slide it right in. Yep,
So
just
cute.
like that.
So cute, so cute. So there's my little kitty that's hiding my page of my Olaf. And you have it in, you have a book here, so I'm gonna show it actually in the spine of a book. So you'll just, same deal, take this here, couple pages, one page, up to you, and your little kitty's guarding your page. And then when you flip it to your page, there it is. You take it out, super cute to have in there. And then again, same thing, give the gift of a book for Christmas. I love books for Christmas. You tie a bow on there, have that little bookmark in there too, and say, while you're reading, be the cat's meow. And guard your page when you're in it. But I love the idea of just the little hearts, the cats as well. And then again, going beyond what we were planning on, sometimes these are really cool too, to just take a little block of wood, drill a little tiny hole in, and pull the wire through there, and these can actually hold pictures as well. So you bend these forward,
and your picture just slide right in.
And then your picture of Olaf just slides right in there on either side, and you do a little picture holder.
I love
and
that.
That holds too.
It's so many uses that you could use for that. But yeah, you could just, or I was thinking as Allie was showing me all of her drawings, even if your children had something that was like a super simple drawing and you wanted to like keep the memory of that drawing, you could find a way to wire work their drawing. So if you were like,
super cute.
Draw a star, you could wire work exactly how their star looks, and it would forever be on your tree.
Forever. And then you could take that, have them do like the popsicle sticks or those branches and frame their picture behind. You could do so say they drew a little heart and it's a little bit wonky. You could make the heart the ornament hanger, with their picture that they drew inside of a little popsicle stick. So lots and lots of fun little craft ideas to get those nice simple wire working techniques done for the holidays.
Yeah. And even if you are not into books and you're into wine, I mean, why not just tie it to a bottle of wine? You can do the ornament hooks or make them into wine charms, you know.
You can do that same way with your ornament hangers. So like Melissa was saying, her mom put it around the rear of your mirror, bend it just a little bit more, you slide it on the bottom of your wine glass, hang a charm down from it, and now you have a set of wine glass markers too. You can have that. So if you're gonna grab some wire, I always say 18 gauge wire is, I mean, I used it all. The 18 gauge wire is a great gauge to have, 18 and 24. You can do a lot of these different craft techniques with ornaments, with ornament hangers, with the wire bookmarks, with all kinds of different techniques, and use those same gauges of wire.
Yeah, and just one more added thing, if you're having like a holiday party and you just wanted your guests to walk away with something, for actually Thanksgiving we did it this way, but you can have a little wine charm station. So instead of writing your name on the cup or whatever, like normal Thanksgiving, we had actual glasses, so we made little charms and everybody got to take their charm home with them.
Oh, that's super cute too. So you could do that as well with that little hang down and some more simple wire projects. Thanks so much for joining us in creating these simple little last-minute wire gifts.
Make sure that if you have ideas, because we know that our community has tons of amazing ideas, that you comment below with your ideas so that we can share in all of this holiday goodness.
Yeah, we have tons of ideas. Like you can see, Melissa and I were saying how we're a little spastic, and when we're doing one thing, it's like, here's another idea. You could do this, and you could do that. You guys are the same way, so make sure to comment below and give us that feedback so we can run through it, because I still have a couple gifts to make.
Yeah, me as well.
A lot.
I'll say a couple, but
a couple more plus a couple. So thanks guys so much for joining in. Remember, a little thumbs up and subscribe if you want to. And happy holidays from us at Potomac Beads, and hopefully you find this video useful and helpful to get some last minute quick gifts made.
Happy holidays.